Hello, my name is Nitwit. You can find everything that I do over at my Linktree, linktree.com/GNITTWITT, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, everything. And today we are here taking a look at the Dead Space remake from 2023. Isaac is back, looking better than ever. A new voiced Isaac, and so far I'm pretty early on. I loaded up a earlier save game to take a look at. Kind of cover some stuff that I've already played so I can show it off, and it is fairly faithful to the original game, I would say. Early on in the game, you're kind of doing the same puzzles, the same stuff that you did back in the original version of the game. Obviously, we've seen a much needed graphical facelift. But there are a couple other changes here and there. Stasis is still here. You're still doing some physics puzzles, cutting limbs off, shooting limbs off, doing all of that stuff. But let's kind of dive in a little bit deeper and take a look at the game. You still have your kind of breadcrumb trail marker. Hey, show me where to go and what to do. I'm very early on. We have to replace the damaged tram so that we can get things moving. I'm about 2.5 hours in. This is an early save, like I said. I'm about 2.5 hours in, and so far I'm really liking it. It is the same game, for better or for worse. But I think that they are kind of building upon a really great framework. That first game was fantastic. Everyone likes, or almost everyone likes that original game. And I think this game has really stuck the landing in terms of being modern in a couple of ways. Oh shit. Hey, I don't know if you heard, you gotta shoot the limbs. Oh, that guy's right behind me. The necromorphs. Of course, you have your stomp on them. If you have a foot fetish, this game might be for you. If you have a stomping fetish, this game might just be for you. Don't forget to stomp on enemies to get extra stuff. If you stomp on enemies, usually they will give you extra stuff, extra goodies, weapons, ammo, all that stuff. Now, how do I do stasis again? Is it this? There we go. All right.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
All right, that tram has been replaced. Oh, and people are not happy about it. Come over here, big guy. Cut your limb off. Oh, no, don't shoot them in the head. Shooting them in the head does nothing. Oh, I'm not doing very good. Oh. I'm playing this as part of EA Play Pro, their premier subscription service, the premium subscription service. This is not part of Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass, too bad. You gotta get EA Play Pro to do it. Oh god, this guy's like, oh, I love EA Play Pro, I love FIFA. Stomp on him.
You got it.
Tram has been replaced.
That's one down. You said it.
Now which way? We go back this way. Okay.
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay.
The story and the setup and the premise for this has been very similar. Crashing into this crazy haunted ship. Can I shoot you from here? No, I cannot. I thought about doing that last time, but it didn't work. All right. You still have the save stations. You're still going and saving in these specific slots. You're still upgrading your suit at the shop and all that stuff. Still stomping on dudes, still using stasis. It is that game. Like, for better or for worse, it is that game. And because it is so similar, I don't find it all that scary. Like, I've heard that there are later parts of the game that kind of change things up a little bit. Maybe a little bit of an edited level layout and things like that. But so far, again, if you have not played Dead Space before, great. This is Dead Space again. One thing that they did change, and hopefully we can show it off here, the 0G stuff works a little different. The gravity movement is now completely free floating. You can just kind of boost and float and move around however you'd like. You do not need to grapple from certain points. Even this inventory, like look at this. This inventory is the same thing. And again, I am not complaining because Dead Space is a pretty good game. I'm gonna try not to save it during this recording so that I don't accidentally overwrite my shit. So based on how faithful this is, it kind of leads you to wonder, like, what is next for Dead Space? And I think they have a couple of different ways they can go about this. I don't remember this being in the original game, like managing the power. I could be wrong, but I don't remember that being in the game. But like I said, what is next for Dead Space? I mean, the obvious thing is like, oh, they could remake Dead Space 2, or they could make a new Dead Space 2 based on ideas that are presented in this. Oh, hello. Blow up real good. You know, ideas and kind of concepts and themes presented in this game. Again, I have not, in the early goings, I haven't seen anything too radically different from the original game. But I've been told, and I've heard, smoke on the street, word around town, is that they do change up some stuff. There is maybe a slightly different ending to the original game. I think there's like a secret hidden ending. But anyways, oh, hi. You'll see here, I'm just running around with the plasma bolt cutter. I do not have the other weapons. I will hopefully be able to show off the other weapon, or one of the other weapons, before this video is over, but we shall see. So I gotta go down here. And what do I have to do again? Find the data board, right. Oh, right, this is the level where... And so they do some cool things with when you have to, you know, manage the power in some of these levels, in some of these rooms. Because it is stuff like, oh, like you have to turn off the lights in order to save power for the... I think this is the level that does it. It's like, oh, you have to save power by turning off the lights so that you can act... Did I just go around in a circle? That's exactly what I did. You have to turn off the lights to activate the door and activate the elevator. But once you do that, shit is going to get a whole lot more spooky. Oh. Early on in the game, I saw a little bit of weird animation, a little bit of just slight hitchiness. A lot of that seems to have gone away since the very early, you know, opening of the game. Again, I think because this is so similar to Dead Space 1, I also replayed the early openings of Dead Space 1 not that long ago, kind of getting ready for this game. I'm kind of left being like, it's not that scary. Also, you kind of realize, hey, it's a lot of jump scares and stuff like that. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Right, so, okay, so you come... Oh, God. A little scary, even though I've done this part. Hello. They check in, but they don't check out. I'm playing a lot more sloppy than I did in my original run of this level, but it doesn't really matter. Alright. Get the text log, whatever. So this is where it's like, okay, use, and you can activate the maintenance room. And you need the elevator and the maintenance room. But now look, it's all spooky. And that's fun. Oh. Oh, right behind me. Hello, sir. Okay. Done like dinner. Now I have to make it back to the elevator and then back down. You know where this is going. Again, if you play Dead Space, hey, this is that game again. which has me wondering, like, you know, are we going to be in a position where, you know, this game is reviewing quite well. People are very happy with this game, despite the similarities. And it's a remake. Like, well, what do you want? Do you want it to be a first-person shooter? Do you want it to be a fucking comedy game? Like, this is about as faithful of a remake as you can get. Some might argue too faithful, but I wouldn't say that. Hell yeah. Oh. But you know that Resident Evil 8, or sorry, Resident Evil 4 remake. Don't worry, they will remake Resident Evil 8. If there's a Resident Evil game on this planet, they will remake it. You know that Resident Evil 4 remake is coming out later this year. How is that going to compare to this? Should we be comparing it to this? How faithful is it going to be? I like to think that they're going to take some more chances and change more up with that Resident Evil 4 remake. But you know that game's not out yet. That remains to be seen. My inventory is full. It is full of plasma energy. I should probably heal myself. I'll use a medium. You'll see, you know, that Isaac's health and the stasis is still on the back of his suit, and the armor, sorry, the ammo is still, you know, with the gun and all that stuff. You can go and upgrade the bench with these nodes. You can do your plasma cutter, your suit, or the other stuff that you get later on in the game. And then you see you have to connect the nodes together in order to upgrade. I'll do plasma cutter for now, and we'll save the other nodes for the other weapons. Someone's not happy. Oh, hello. Again, always be stomping on your enemies. They like to be stepped on. I don't know what else. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, yeah. So, as we play through this game, like, probably the biggest change has been, you know, the graphical fidelity, the update to things like the lighting and the textures and the shadows. And I think this game looks awesome. I think it's a great looking game. And for that, like, it's almost enough. Like, there's this thing of like, you know what? Like, I could have maybe taken, you know, an opening sequence that wasn't as faithful to the original game. But whatever, we're here now. Just having a good look in Dead Space is kind of enough for me. And you know, that original game looked great on PlayStation 3, 360, all that stuff. That was a great looking game when it originally came out. All right, now I have to call the tram.
Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
And you'll see you got my friends on the other side. Hello, guys, I'm in the other room. Can you see me?
Now arriving at flight deck. Tram control.
I'll catch the next one. Bye, guys. Have a safe trip. So you crash here with your crew, and then you're kind of off exploring.
Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown was lifted, so you can get to the hangar.
But again, you've crash landed on this spooky ship, and, you know, you're just a simple miner. You're not a super soldier. You're not a colonial marine. You're just a dude that knows how to mine with your other mining crewmates. And it is it's a very scrappy resistance dealing with this haunted spaceship that you find yourself on. Again, that is a lot like how the original game was. All right, so now we got to go this way. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. This way? Yeah, it's this way. All right. I still think best design decision that they put in the original game was that breadcrumb trail, and having it back in this game, just as good. You love to see it. Activate.
Security request retrieved.
Okay, I have a security request. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah. Hey, I don't know if you heard. Cut off the limbs. Open the door. Yeah, like this is a good looking room. It looks good. I'll take the elevator up. You can rotate your gun to cut horizontally or vertically when you're slicing the pie, so to speak. Hopefully we can show off the store. Oh, hello! Where'd that guy go? Oh, there he is. Oh, bye! One trick that I will... Oh! I shot him, but whatever. One trick if you're worried about scary hallways. This is kind of a trick for the game. If you're worried about scary hallways, just run through them. Like, don't slowly make your way through them. Just haul ass through these doors, because the enemies will probably be behind you by the time you've run through the hallways, and thus you're not necessarily setting yourself up for jump scares or anything like that. So we gotta get to the flight deck, the tram station. Forget how we do that. Oh yeah, I gotta go. Sorry, no, before we do that, we have to go to our ship. So at security check-in, you will see where our ship has landed. It is not in an ideal situation. The ship has seen better days. Some of our crew is still kicking it. Back to the ship. And again, Isaac talks in this game. That might be a weird thing for you. To me, I don't know. I'm not really down for a lot of silent protagonists in games these days. Like, just give your character a voice. Whether you're making me, I'm gonna stop talking so you can hear him.
Fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac.
We need to kill him and fix it now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
He doesn't talk a lot. Like, I'll say this, like, Isaac does not talk a lot. I think when the game originally came out, it made a lot of sense to have a silent protagonist. I don't think it makes as much sense now. Well, there goes our ride home. Spoilers. Oh, now we got this new creature. This guy sucks. He can really close the distance on you. Every time I see those guys crawling, I think about that Linkin Park song. You know, the one about crawling? Oh, hello! Step on me. Alright, here we go.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. Kelly and two.
You'll see that, like, the blood kind of, you know,
Overloaded.
gets, you know, covers his suit and stuff like that, which is cool.
Way home. We're trapped.
No. I'm not losing two.
And I think the,
people for
like,
nothing.
HUD-less, you know, view is still a neat trick that they pull off really well in this game.
So we find Captain Matthias.
Still looks really good to be like, oh, you know, you got your health and your ammo all kind of baked into the world and all that stuff. It's a nice look. These cutscenes, I think, work well.
Location medical. Status deceased.
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance.
I'm going to
Find
try.
the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that?
Oh. Monsters!
Chen?
Okay, Hammond, run!
Oh yeah, one of our crew members, I think, has started to turn. Which is not great. You hate to see it. Okay, get to medical. I think I gotta go this way and then make a left. Sometimes I'll be going through a hallway and there's like a power surge where like all the lights will go out. and then they'll come back on, or you know, they kind of do there's a couple of different ways that they can do the jump scares. But again, a lot of this game is jump scares. Or at least I found it to be like that because I'm already familiar with a lot of the story beats and things like that from the original game. You ever been to this is a bad bathroom. You ever been to I'm sure you've been to some bad bathrooms in your time. I'm not here to judge. How bad is it? I don't know. It doesn't look great. This bathroom could be worse. Anyways, we got the stuff out of this bathroom. Let's go. A lot of elevators and whatnot. Hey, I'm going to say it again. Yo, dog, they made Dead Space all over again. For better or for worse. I think for better. All right, so here's the other thing I was going to show you. So, stomp on these crates, pick up your loot. Some of these people do not look like they're in great shape. So, if you go to the store, I have some special edition of the game that gives me a bunch of bonus suits. So, the bloody suit, the lone survivor suit, the infested suit, the sanctified suit, the anodized suit, and the venture suit. I think the venture suit's probably my favorite of the bonus suits. It kind of reminds me of the guy from Crisis. Not that I am a big Crisis guy or whatever, but I'll show you one of these and then we can maybe move on from the store. Also, you have to go through this loading sequence every time you change your suit. Also, you could upgrade the suit. And when you do that, see, he kind of looks like the guy from Crisis. Tell me he doesn't kind of look like whatever the Crisis guy is. Whatever the fuck his name is. It doesn't matter. Point is, you have a storage. You can put stuff in your storage. You see I have all my suits here in the storage. I can sell inventory, so usually I've been selling some of my, I also never need to recharge my stasis now that I think about it, but whatever. Also, you have valuables that you can sell, you can sell this thing and get some money. And then you can do stuff like upgrade your suit. When you upgrade the suit, it will change this back to the default suit, and it will get some cosmetic upgrades on top of the 18 slots and 5% armor. You can then change back to the cosmetic suit that you're wearing if you want, but when you upgrade the suit, it will change, so you keep that in mind. And of course, you can buy power nodes to upgrade your stuff, ammo, and stuff like that. So, hey, it's a store in a game. Go up to it and do things. So now we have our new suit. We'll run around. And we'll keep going for a little bit. And again, you can come here, upgrade your stuff. When you do suit, it's stuff like HP and oxygen for when you're doing the 0G stuff. The stasis zone. So basically, when you cast stasis, how big of an area effect does it have? Let's go down. I forget what's down here. Probably nothing good. I want to see if we can make it far enough to at least show the 0G stuff. I feel like we're getting close to that. Is it in the medical cargo depot? I forget. Open the door. Oh, okay, so... Alright, so you pick up your kinesis module. That allows you to do a bunch of physics stuff. So, with kinesis, I can be like, move, bitch, get out the way. Just like that Ludacris song. Alright, there's nothing there. I don't know why I'm looking for collectibles. This isn't even my main save. I can't help it. I have a sickness. I think we're getting close. Oh yeah, this is where you get the other gun. Okay, lady, will you just... Oh! Hey, lady, don't go into the light. Okay, will you do that? I'm gonna collect these collectibles. You just have your little monologue where you die, and then I'll pick up your shit later. Thanks, dude. Oh. So this is like your plasma assault rifle type thing. You can also launch mines from it. I don't find the mines to be all that useful, but to each their own. Okay, I think it's to the security station. Oh, I need to equip it first, so go into inventory, hit equip. I forget how many guns there are in this game. I'm going to assume 4, but I don't remember. Physics! Y'all ever played Half-Life 2? It's like that. Oh, get the out of my way. I wonder why there's no officer available.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniel? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry.
Level 2
The hydrogen
security
tank
clearance
might have blown
required.
open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the
Kind of
morgue,
dealing with some undead situations around here. Okay, so you know your objectives update, and it's again the waypoint system is very good. It'll lead you right to where you need to go, for better or for worse. I do think we should wrap this video up, but before that, oh yeah, this is fun. This guy is having a bad day. This guy having a bad case of the Mondays. You can stomp on him if you want, if you're into that sort of thing. And then you move this. I don't know if we're gonna get to the 0G stuff today, but you know, showing off the physics and all that jazz. Oh. So here's a gun, rapid fire. You can also do melee, so you can still hit him with the melee. The melee is both effective and ineffective. Like you can kind of, you know, pound it out real quick, but it doesn't do a lot of damage.
Level 2 security clearance required.
Oh yeah, this guy also having a bad day. Just stomp on him, get it over with. Oh, hello! I am full on full on inventory, so there's not much for me to do. I can pick up shit, but again, it's not going to make a difference because this isn't my save. Oh, right. There's some physics puzzles. Hey, put this thing, stick it in. I feel like this physics is less fiddly than, do I want elevator or do I want door? Try the door. Which door even is that? Oh, that's that door. I don't need that door. Alright. Yeah, I feel like the physics of, like, sticking batteries and shit is a little less fiddly than, in the original game. Oh, they're gonna want to fight. Hello, sir. I see, and I've out of ammo. So back to the plasma cutter. Away we go. Move that over down here. That guy's all wiggling around. So, if you made it this far to the video, you might be asking yourself, is this game worth getting? And I think if you have played Dead Space, that answer ends up being, you know, pretty obvious. Do you want Dead Space again with nicer graphics? Yes or no? If yes, you should get this. If no, well then you already know. But if you've never played Dead Space before and you are into survival horrors, your Resident Evils, even, you know, just kind of third-person shooters in general, like and with solid, single-player games with solid campaigns, I think you do a lot worse. I think you really do a lot worse. So this is probably worth getting. I would recommend this over Callisto Protocol. While I never actually played Callisto Protocol, All signs point to this being a game that looks a lot nicer, runs a lot better on, you know, various graphical settings on computers, and again, a lot of that could be due to the fact that they're working with a, you know, established, you know, idea already. But this seems like a game worth playing, whereas with Callisto Protocol, it just launched in such a weird and rough state. It's hard to recommend that over this being like, no, you know what you're gonna get with this. It's solid and it's an enjoyable experience. Here's the 0G. You can float around in 0G. Whoa, I didn't mean to make you sick, but here we are floating in 0G. In the previous game, you were just grappling from point to point and then touching down. Whereas with this, again, you have a lot more freedom compared to the other game. Oh, I went the wrong way. Well, that probably should do it for the video. I have been Nitwit. You can find everything that I do over at my Linktree, linktree.com/GNITTWITT, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, never miss a video, and come by my Twitch streams live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and check out my podcast, Glitch Report, for all the latest in gaming news, available Friday mornings. I've been Nitwit, and I've also been Isaac, or he's been Isaac. One of us has been Isaac, and this is Dead Space, the remake. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.